Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a get ready with me. I have so many videos just sitting on my camera, but it's like I'll like vlog for like 30 minutes for that day and then completely forget. But I am going to do like a get ready with me. I don't really do these videos because they're hard to edit, especially when like you're doing makeup and I don't have like a big huge setup like beauty YouTubers, so it's just like, yeah, not easy. But I thought I excuse me, would try it today. I might have to take a bunch of breaks because I have Milo in the back. The other two kids are going crazy in the other room playing together. But yeah, so let's just get started. All right, so first I'm gonna moisturize my face. I use the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. This stuff is really, really good, you guys. I love it so much. It's $28 for this and it's not bad. I mean, it's expensive, but I really enjoy it. So I just take like a few, like 3 pumps and just put this all over my face. I didn't really want to do makeup today, but I returned a Tarte palette. So I got the Tarte like warm toasted palette, I think is what it's called. And I used it, you guys. I've like complained on every social media platform I have, but it was so bad. Like the colors, like together they were muddy, they would not blend together. A lot of the like shimmer shades were really gritty and did not pack on well. It was just a hot mess. So I returned it and I picked up the sorry, Urban Decay Born to Run palette. You know, we've seen it all over social media. It's so pretty. And when it first came out, I was like, oh, I want that. Like the colors are pretty, the packaging's pretty. Here's the colors. You could probably hear Milo in the back. What's wrong? But at first I was like, I really want this, and I was like, no, I probably won't get it. You know, I have so many palettes, I'll just wait and get something different. But since I returned that palette, I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just get this. I had to pay a little bit extra for it, but whatever. I'm gonna be using this today. I'm not sure what kind of look I'm going for, but yeah, let me get Milo real quick. All right, I got him swaddled, gave him some gripe water. I think he should be fine, hopefully. But yeah, so I used that moisturizer, and usually I just go in with my brows after that. Mind you, I didn't really prepare for this video, so stuff's kind of everywhere. So let me find my, oh, here it is. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. This is in the shade Ebony. I have this, I have the pomade. I actually just ordered the Benefit, it's like the fiber stuff that's like in the tube. I've just heard so many good things about it and I want to try it. And like I said, you guys, I have like $300 worth of points saved on Ulta, so you know, why not try it? But yeah, so I'm just gonna do this real quick. I didn't really want to do makeup today, but oh man. So you guys, I have been trying to work on my hair. I'm looking in my mirror over here if you can't see that. But I have been trying to work on my hair. If you can't tell, I have pretty curly, thick hair. So it's damaged, and I want to get it colored and stuff, but I want to fix my hair before I do that. And I want to get my curls, you know, back to being just a little bit more bouncy and things like that. So I have just been on the hunt to like find out like new products that are good, new techniques. So if you guys, you know, are part of the curly hair community or whatever, and you have products that you love, let me know, because I have just been researching everything. I started using a Turby Twist. So last night I washed my hair and I put my products in that I've been using, and it actually turned out really cute. And I slept in the Turby Twist to see if it would like get my curls to how I wanted them, and it actually is pretty cute. It's not bad. But yeah, I'm just open to help for my hair because I really need it. All right, so for my eyebrows, that's it. I didn't really do much. I don't know if there's a big difference. I think there is, but I just fill them in certain places and kind of bring down my line a little bit because it's not as long as I would like it to be. And usually if I'm going for like, not even really, it doesn't have to be full glam, but if I'm really wanting to look put together, I will like take concealer, carve out my eyebrows, you know, make them look really nice, and then drag the concealer down to my eyes for like a base for my eyeshadow. I don't feel like carving out my eyebrows, but I will still use the concealer. So I use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Everyone knows what it is. It's in the shade medium. And like I said, I usually put some on the back of my hand, carve out my brows, but I don't feel like doing that today. So I'm just going to put, you know, little on my eyelids and blend it out. And I have been loving the Morphe, I think they call it like contour sponge or something. It is so nice, you guys. I really love it. I've already got it wet, squeezed it all out. I'm going to spray some Mario. I don't know how you say his last name, but I'm just going to spray some of that on here just to get it a little bit more damp. And I just like do this to kind of work it in. I am not a makeup artist, though, you guys, so don't try to listen to me and expect to get the right info. I mean, I know my stuff, I think, for the most part, but I'm definitely not a makeup artist, so yeah. So I just blend that in onto my lids, and then I'll take like a setting powder and I'll set that. Let me tell you guys, if you need a setting powder that is inexpensive but is still amazing, and like I've tried this like on my own, and I didn't even know like the hype about it like on YouTube and stuff and how people rave about it, but it is the Coty Airspun loose face powder. You can get this at Walmart, and it's in a weird spot, at least for my Walmarts. They don't ever have them in the makeup aisle. They have them with the nail products. It's super weird. Or like over by like the sponges and the brushes at Walmart. But this stuff, you guys, is like, I think it's like $5 or $6. It is so good, and I'm a weirdo and I love the way it smells. It just smells like, I don't know, it smells like, I feel like old lady powder. And I've even read that people say their grandmas like use this powder like a long time ago. I don't know, but I love it. So I'm just going to take some of this and put it on my concealer that I just put on my eyes. I'm just going to use this Real Techniques setting brush. How convenient. And it's like this. Let's see if you guys can see that. There we go. That's what it looks like. And this will flash you like forever. I've had this for a few years, I think. But I'm just going to set this, give me a nice clean base. Hopefully this video is not too long. But so remember, like, you guys remember that big haul, the Ulta haul that I put up? If you haven't seen it, I'll like link it or put it somewhere up here. But I told you guys that I had bought a lot of stuff or whatever. I did record, but I'm not going to post it. I just don't really feel like it. It's be a super short video. But I had got the DevaCurl Diffuser hairdryer, and I love it. So if you guys are curious if it's a good purchase, it is. I love it so much. And if you don't want to spend the money for the hairdryer, they have the attachment that you can just get for any other hairdryer. All right, so I've set that, and I always do my eyes before I do my face because of fallout. Like if I have foundation on and something falls out, it would just be a mess for me. All right, so I'm going to take this Morphe M505 brush. It looks like this, and I'm just going to pick up, what shade am I going to get? I'm going to get the shade Riff. It's this one right here. And I'm going to try and use it as like a crease color, hopefully. Hopefully it's not too dark, but it's the closest I'm going to get for a crease. Work it in my crease like so. I'm not a makeup artist again. Disclaimer. If you guys have never tried Morphe brushes, I love them. They're so inexpensive and they're really good quality. I mean, there's some, you know, they have like cheaper ones, so there's some that can be like bad, but for the most part, I love Morphe brushes. I wish I could like have all the MAC brushes, but there's no way I'm spending all that money. And these work just fine. So I'm just doing like wiper motions, I guess, in my crease. So I finished putting that in my crease. It wasn't too bad. I was worried it would be too dark, but I think it's fine for now. Like, I'm not really going anywhere. I'm just going to the store. I gotta get some formula, and I need to get like a few like fruits because we don't have any fruits. I don't know what happened. We went like huge grocery shopping the other day. Didn't get any fruit. All right, so I took that shade. One of my, like, not secrets, but one thing that I do, and I realize a lot of, like, at least, like, big YouTubers I see, they don't do it. I can, like, most of the time use one brush for everything. Like, I don't know. I can do it. Maybe my makeup sucks, but I can sometimes do that. So I'm going to take this same brush, and I know I want to use one of these shades, so I'm trying to figure, oh, I like that you can do this. I'm trying to figure out what other shade to use, like what other matte shade to use before I put this on. I'm either going to use, actually these shades look really close together. So there's this one, Good Is Gone, and then there's this one right here. I think it's called Punk. It's kind of weird. They're like pretty much the same. But I'm going to take Good Is Gone. Sorry, I had like a notification on my phone. I'm just going to take a little bit of that and just kind of put it like below the crease area, obviously. Oh, that's dark. Jeez. I don't want it to be that dark. So I'm just going to really try and blend this out because I don't want it to be super like heavy and smoky eye look. I just wanted to have a different color in there before I add one of those pretty shimmery shades. But yeah, so does anyone else like, can they use like one brush and get like a pretty good eye look? Like I feel like I can. Like I feel like this is like a very neutral, like you could, smoky eye you could wear to work. Like I said though, I'm not a makeup artist, so don't try to judge me, you guys. Alright, so there is that. This is what it looks like. My transition and this like other shade in the corner that I kind of brought inward. But yeah, but for packing color on and stuff, I definitely don't use a brush like that. So I'm going to use, let me try this brush. I still have brushes I haven't even. Okay, so I'm going to use this Morphe M408 brush. I'm not sure how good this is going to be for me packing on color, but we will try. So I think I'm going to go in with the shade Big Sky. And then I think I may put this like in the middle of this. You'll see in a minute. But, or should I do Radio and then Big Sky? Here, how about we do this? I'm going to do Big Sky, and then I'm going to put Wanderlust in the middle of that. So what I'm going to do when I pack color on or put like any shimmery shade on in the middle, what I do is I pick it up first, I put it on, and I see what it looks like. Even if it looks good, I'm almost more than likely going to wet my brush with some Fix Plus or my Mario spray and just to intensify it because I'm extra and I like for it to just be out there if I can. So yeah, I'm going to take Big Sky and I'm going to put that on like in the middle of my eye. Hopefully this turns out right and it looks good. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to wet the brush. I can't find my Fix Plus, so I'm going to have to use my Mario spray, but it's fine. I'm just going to use this. I'm going to take that brush again. What did I do with the brush? Oh, here it is. So I'm just going to take this brush, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick some of the color up, spray it, kind of let it, not dry, but just let it get a little like tacky, I guess. And there we go. Add that on. Okay, so for the most part, I have this shade on like in the middle of my lid. And I've wet my brush and I did all that. I might look crazy right now, but give me a minute. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the shade Wanderlust and I'm gonna put that like in the middle of this shade that I did. Now that I think about it, I probably should have did Wanderlust first because it's darker, but we'll see. I'm gonna wet that again. I'm trying to see it now, but nothing crazy, obviously. Alright you guys, so that's pretty much gonna be it for my eyes besides some mascara. I am going to take that brush that I used in my crease again. I'm just going to take this Riff shade that I put up there, put some on there, tap it off, and just kind of work everything together, blend it all together, make everything look like it's supposed to be there. There's a freaking fly in my room, and it like in my house pretty much, but it followed me to the room. And it's getting on my nerves. All right, so that's that palette. So far, I really, really like it. Ooh, okay. So now I'm going to put some mascara. I'm just going to use the Urban Decay Perversion Bigger, Blacker, Badder. I have 2 of these. Okay. All right, so I added mascara. I'm going to take the shade Breakaway. It's like a cream shimmer shade, and I'm going to put that, this one right here. Oh, it's not going to focus. There we go. I'm going to put that just under my brow real quick. I need to hurry because I don't know how much longer my battery is going to last. So I'm just going to take this shade and put it right here just to highlight the brow bone. Is it going to focus? There we go. Just going to take this shade to highlight my brow bone. And then I'm going to put some in my inner corner. When I have mascara on my top lashes, I'll put some on my bottom once I'm done with my face makeup. For primer, I'm just going to use my Benefit, the Professional. This is the matte version of it. Just gonna do this, put it all over my face. All right, let's do some foundation. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation because everyone raved about it. And it's been around for forever, so it's funny. But I'm in the shade Praline, so this is one of their newer shades that they came out with Jackie Anna. That's her name, right? Pretty sure. Her, like, not collab. I guess it's a collab. I don't know. But she worked with them to make deeper shades. I think even some lighter ones too. But I'm going to take my Morphe sponge. I put it on the back of my hand. I'm just going to pick some up and start blending. This sponge, you guys, it's so nice. I definitely prefer it over the Beauty Blender, like the actual name brand Beauty Blender. That's $20. This is like $7 or $8. And I just ordered it on Ulta. You can order it on Morphe's website, but since it's on Ulta, it's better for me to do it there because you get like points and stuff. So I have my foundation blended out. I'm going to take my Tarte Tape Shape. It looks white on here, but I promise it's not. It looks like there's like a white cast. Okay, so I'm just going to take that same sponge and just blend out my concealer. So I'm just going to take this, literally just pick some up with my damp sponge, let it sit there like that. Ooh, it's falling. But yeah, so that's what I do for baking. I just use that. Even though I have like freaking expensive powders. Milo's getting fussy back there, so we're gonna have to definitely hurry. And then, so for contouring, I just used the Lorac Pro Contour. I stepped on it. That's why it looks like that, but this is what I use. I usually go between the dark and the medium. Alright, so I'm going to use my Real Techniques contour brush. I actually really like this brush and the shape of it. So like I said, I'm just going to kind of dip in between medium and deep. Get my brush covered really well. Tap off all of that excess. And just kind of lightly contour. Okay, so now I'm just going to wipe away this powder. This is just a Morphe brush as well. It's a Morphe MB1. It's just this big, fluffy brush. I used to do the Morphe subscription box every month where you got brushes. And this came in it, and I was like, what the heck am I going to use this for? I've actually used it for a lot of things, you guys. Alright, just brush that away. I'm going to take some blush. I am going to use my Morphe blush palette. I showed this in my Ulta haul. This is what it looks like. I'm going to take this brush. It's the multitask brush from Real Techniques. They also have good brushes. As you can see, I've been using them a lot. I have been using Makeup Artist and Witty mixed together, but I think I'm going to do Unapologetic. It's the shade right here. Let me clean off this brush real quick. I need to wash my brushes like really bad. It's been forever and I'm embarrassed to say. I usually just keep like a washcloth or something near to clean them with real quick, but yeah. Alright, so I'm going to use this brush and I'm just going to dip into Unapologetic, and I think I'll even mix the Babe shade above it in it. I'm just going to tap it off and put this on my cheeks. Actually, I'm going to throw a little bit of Makeup Artist on there because it has a little bit more pigment to it. I need to hurry because my battery is blinking. So for highlight, I'm going to use my Urban Decay Naked Illuminated highlighter. This is the Fireball one. I love this. It's very, very pretty. I'm going to take, where did the brush go? Here it is. The Morphe M401 brush. And I like really pack it on there and throw it on. It's like it's a baked highlighter, so you kind of have to work at it, but this shade is like really pretty. Probably can't tell from the video, but it's super pretty. So on the bridge of my nose, or not bridge, the tip of my nose. Kind of right there, on there. I'm gonna do my lips later, so you guys aren't gonna see me put that on. But that's pretty much it. I do need to put some mascara on my bottom lashes, and I'm just going to use the Benefit Roller Lash. A little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes. Now I'm going to take this brush, and I basically at the end just like make sure everything is like blended together. The powders are off my face. Everything looks like it's supposed to be there. So I'm going to do that real quick. And lastly, for setting spray, I've been really, really loving the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I'm just going to shake this. It's so amazing, you guys. You should definitely try it. You can also get this on the Ulta website. Alright, guys, so I ended up just putting some lipstick on that I had in here that I hadn't tried yet. It's a new one for me. It is NARS in the shade Save the Queen. So it doesn't really match my eyes and stuff, but you know, it's fine. It can be different. But yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this video wasn't too long. Questions, leave them below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.